Woo, let's get this paper, man. Yeah, what up, gang? What up, squad? It's your boy, Are You Serious? The realist, the coolest, the trillest, Young King. Only two platforms as we speak. Welcome back to another banger, gang. So we got dose of mystery in the building. We got the orchestrated hit of Big Jook, ambushed at his most vulnerable moment. So Big Jook is god damn. I'm having a whole brain fart, bro. What's the name? Brother, man. They gonna say his name. Frick, I can't believe I'm forgetting this shit. But homeboy brother and was killed like during his uncle's funeral type shit. You feel me? I'm gonna be so upset that I can't remember this nigga name. I'm having a whole brain fart. Whenever the camera gets turned on, I'll start tweaking and shit. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and react to this. If you're new, subscribe, like the video, comment some more bangers you want me to react to, and let's go ahead and jump into this, man.
So man, hey y'all, I'm finna start.
Nah, bro, I need to know this nigga name, bro. This is gonna piss me off. Hold on, Big Jook. Oh shit, hold on. Yo, Gotti, god damn, yo.
GoFundMe, man, cause I know a lot of you rap niggas up out here, man.
Sources close to the family of rapper Yo Gotti confirmed the man outside a Hickory Hill event center is Gotti's brother. Memphis police identified him as 47-year-old Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook.
Yeah, she said, but also known as Big Jook. Big Jook. Big Jook.
Bitch beside two real.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know if he had beef with Young Dolph, but it is what it is.
Two real niggas with a in the middle, man.
That's crazy. He just answered my question right there. He had beef with Dolph. I think it's wrong how they murked Dolph, because I know Young Gotti had something to do with it, gang. If not him, they got they just do.
Y'all don't do that, man. Don't fuck about legacy. So right here, y'all.
Snipers, helicopters, and a massive police presence, all for the funeral of Yo Gotti's big brother, Big Jook. That's what people saw.
Damn, they gotta have a police out. They gotta have a police out, yeah. That's crazy.
Hickory Hill today, outside of New Direction Christian Church.
I'm not gonna lie, I heard Big Jook has something to do with Young Dolph getting popped, gang. And so once again, bro, you live by the gun, you die by the gun, bro. If you murk, most likely you're gonna get murked if you keep doing what you're doing. Even if you don't, you don't just keep hurting people and then, you know, die in your bed at 80 years old. Nah, motherfucker, you gonna get popped in the street.
One afternoon in the middle of January 2024, Anthony Mims, known publicly as Big Jook and as world-famous Memphis rapper Yo Gotti's older brother, sat in his car after an emotional tolling farewell service where he and his friends and family members mourned the passing of Jook and Yo Gotti's dear uncle, Eric Bovin, who had passed away earlier that month.
Damn.
Sadly, just a few hours after the service was over, Big Jook would be facing his own untimely hit at the hands of his attackers, who allegedly attended the farewell service and waited in the back pews for the proceeding to be over so they could ambush and take the life of Big Jook at his most vulnerable moment. As of today, the investigation is still ongoing.
I'm not gonna lie. If Get Back was this is probably the worst Get Back or the best Get Back, depending on what side you on. Because imagine you getting some member's funeral, they mourning, they hurt, and you be like, oh, that's the perfect time. And it is. Your guard is down.
As police are following a trail of leads to find Big Jook's assailants. And
Monday.com is the ideal platform.
Ads be pissing me off.
And that is looking to
do justice in his name. It was around 4 p.m. on Saturday, July 13th, at the Paranon Restaurant and Events Center in Memphis, Tennessee. And to say the atmosphere was gloomy would be an understatement. Earlier that year, Big Jook and Yo Gotti's uncle, Eric Bovin, had passed away. And his farewell service in Memphis was the last opportunity that Jook and his brother had to gather with their friends and family members to honor his memory together and say goodbye to him for good. In a video that was later circulated online by TMZ and other sources, Big Jook was captured crying as he walked up to his uncle's open casket to say his final goodbyes. Because Yo Gotti had to catch a plane out of Memphis amid bad weather conditions, he left the service earlier than his brother, and there was not as much
Imagine if he would have waited, bro, and would left at the same time his brother left. Who's to say Yo Gotti would still be here?
Coverage on him as there was on Jook, who stayed at the event center for several hours after the service had ended. Shortly after the farewell service, Big Jook stepped outside the event center and walked back to his car, where his mother, Geraldine Mims, was sitting in silence. As Jook got in the car, his mother got out, and that's when tragedy struck. A few seconds later,
thank God they didn't kill the mama, bro. Thank God they didn't kill the mama.
a white Ford SUV with tinted windows and black tires pulled up next to his car and opened fire, riddling Jook's car with bullets and striking Jook himself 10 times. According to a Facebook post
Nigga, they must have had a switch on that bit. If they shot this nigga 10 times?
made by the Memphis PD on January 14th, the day after the shooting, an officer in the area of 6385 Winchester Road at around 4:15 p.m. that day when he heard shots being fired near the Pregnant Event Center. Upon arriving at the scene, the officer found 2 males suffering from multiple gunshot wounds lying on the ground. Paramedics were immediately called to the scene to perform life-saving measures on the persons that were shot, and they were both promptly taken to nearby St. Francis Hospital. Sadly, as soon as they arrived, 47-year-old Anthony Mims, aka Big Jook, was pronounced deceased. As news of Jook's tragic passing spread throughout Memphis, many of his associates and close friends shared their condolences on social media. Rappers like ESTG, Big Boogie, Meek Mill, and Glorilla, some of whom were closely associated with Collective Music Group, Yo Gotti's record label in which Jook played a critical role, shouted out the fallen Jook with a series of touching stories and posts on Instagram. As for his brother Yo Gotti, he didn't have a lot of time to grieve the passing of his dear older brother. For less than a week after the tragic incident that claimed his life, Gotti was already back performing on stage at 42 Doug's concert at Little Caesars Arena,
I remember that,
which took a lot of his fans by surprise. While the entire city and the hip-hop community grieved for Jook.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When you a street nigga, gang, and I'm not a street nigga, I'm a civilian, but from what I've seen, when you a street nigga, you know what the life come with. You know what I'm saying? That's why get pop, like they mourn, but the world don't stop like it would with us. If we was to lose a loved one, we feel like the world is ending. Like, oh God, you know, they may feel bad, but they like, shh. It's what comes with the life. It's what comes with the life.
Jook, the Memphis Police Department launched an investigation to find his assailants and bring them to justice. As the authorities analyzed surveillance footage from that afternoon, they noticed that at the time of the hit, Big Jook's mother had been standing very close to the car where her son was brutally assassinated. Had she remained in the car,
imagine that big nigga coming out of her, bro. That's crazy. When you see a big ass nigga and they mama be so little, like, bro, how you come out of that?
it's very likely that she would have suffered the same fate as Jook.
Fact.
But fortunately,
Thank God.
none of those bullets hit her, and she
Thank
was
God.
able to walk away physically unharmed. On the evening of the hit, Deputy Chief Paul Wright gave a press conference in which he updated the public on the progress of the investigation. According to Wright, the Memphis Police Department was hard at work trying to identify a suspect in the surveillance video. Unfortunately, despite their advanced facial recognition technology, the faces of the suspects were unrecognizable due to the grainy quality of the footage. Still, they were hopeful that with the make and model of the SUV that was visible in the video, they would soon find Jook's.
Don't you think? Well, some stupid niggas do use they own car, people they know car, like the niggas that off the DOLPH. But most niggas gonna steal a car. Duh.
assailant. Disturbingly, just hours after the investigation began, many sources who had been close to Jook.
Hey, listen, if you own or run an independent restaurant and you don't have your own mobile app, you're leaving
Jook during his final moments, claimed that the suspects who had carried out his hit had also been present at Eric Boven's funeral.
Damn.
As per their statements, the assailants sat there the entire service in the back pews of the event center, and minutes before it ended, they stepped out into the parking lot to wait for Big Jook to exit so they could ambush him in his car. Although this version of the events was not captured by surveillance videos, the authorities are still hopeful that the new leads
There was no cameras in the church or whatever.
Will continue to be uncovered during the investigation. The identity of Jook's assailants is still a mystery to this day, but even if this hasn't been officially confirmed, police suspect Big Jook's hit may have been carried out in retaliation for his alleged involvement in the 2021 hit of Young Dolph.
It's R.I.P. Dolph all day, all night. He was a real nigga, bro. He was a real nigga.
To understand the entire backstory, let's rewind to 2017, when Big Jook first got involved with Young Dolph. Since 2012, Big Jook had an active role in managing the business side of Collective Music Group, actively scouting talent and managing and promoting projects for the label. In 2016, up-and-coming Memphis rapper Young Dolph was set to sign with Collective Music Group, Yo Gotti's label, but changed his mind at the last minute. After Yo Gotti allegedly took offense to his lack of commitment, Young Dolph shouted out Yo Gotti in a disrespectful tweet on February 11, 2016, in which he said, "Bro went from being my #1 fan and wanting to sign me to being my biggest hater," followed by a laughing emoji. In the interviews that followed the disrespectful tweet, Yo Gotti initially downplayed the issue and dismissed it as nothing important, but the situation would escalate very quickly soon after that when Black Youngsta, another up-and-coming rapper associated with Collective Music Group.
Black Youngsta, he a funny dude. I'm not gonna lie, funny ass nigga. But he needs to mind his business and stay in his place. Cause you not running your mouth the way you do.
Uploaded a video of him and his crew walking around Young Dolph's neighborhood in Memphis, armed with multiple weapons and threatening to take Dolph.
I just don't understand how a beef could start over a nigga that don't want to sign with you. There's millions of other artists that could sign with you. One nigga.
Dolph's life as soon as they found him. Although they didn't end up finding him that day, Dolph didn't exactly turn down the heat after that. And exactly a year after his disrespectful tweet, he released his highly controversial diss track titled Play With Your B, which featured a series of personal insults aimed at Yo Gotti and Big Jook, even disrespecting Jook's sister.
If y'all want me to react to that song, let me know.
With some very direct lyrics. To make a long story short, between February and September 2017, Young Dolph survived 2 hit attempts. One in Charlotte, North Carolina, in which his van was sprayed with over 100 rounds of ammunition as he prepared to perform at the CIAA sporting tournament, and another in Los Angeles, where he was targeted by one of Yo Gotti's associates. After those,
how are they finding this nigga in these different cities? That's what's blowing me. Now, he did get murked in his own city, but how are they finding this nigga in other cities to murk him there? That's crazy.
Those 2 violent incidents, the Yo Gotti versus Young Dolph controversy quieted down for about 4 years, until in November 2021, Dolph was hit outside a store in Memphis in broad daylight in what is now known as one of the city's most infamous hits of the decade. In the month following the hit, Big Jook was captured on camera one night with a man named Hernandez Govan, father to late Memphis rapper Lotta Cash Desto, and one of the men responsible for orchestrating Young Dolph's hit. As the picture circulated online, speculations that Big Jook could have been involved in organizing Dolph's hit started spreading. But instead of laying low and waiting for the heat to die down, Jook went live on social media soon after the picture was uploaded and recklessly disrespected the deceased Young Dolph in what later became a very viral video. Although the link between Jook's involvement in his brother's feud with Yo Gotti and his untimely passing still hasn't been officially confirmed, one thing that's certain is that Big Jook suspected that he was a target. On Friday, January 12th, just hours before his
That's my birthday.
hit, Big Jook posted a video of himself on Instagram with the ominous caption, "They don't want to face you, they want to snake you. Stay alert to stay alive, watch your back at all times, put snakes on the plate, and eat great."
Bro, if you could rap and rhyme like this, why your ass wasn't no rapper? You big ass nigga.
Despite his fans' allegations and conspiracy theories, it's unlikely that Big Jook predicted his own hit, but still, the post is a little chilling in hindsight. On Wednesday, January 31st, 2024, Big Jook's family organized his farewell service in Hickory Hill outside of New Direction Christian Church. But because of the high-profile nature of his hit, this was no ordinary farewell service. Surrounding the event from all angles were snipers, helicopters, and dozens of police officers from the Memphis Police Department lining the perimeter and standing at the ready to ensure the safety of all funeral goers.
Damn.
According to Fox 13,
Hey, King Von wouldn't have gave a fuck. King Von would have popped out that bitch.
Memphis, there were both private and public security at the service, with 25 armed guards covering the farewell service inside the church, outside in the reception area, and on the roof, having been hired directly by the Mims family to prevent a similar incident to Eric Boven's farewell service from happening. Despite his tragic passing, Big Jook will continue to be remembered as one of the fundamental pillars of CMG and as an important part of the Memphis hip-hop community. May his legacy continue to live on through his brother, friends, family members, and CMG associates who love and respected him for the fun-loving, protective man he was. Rest in peace, Big Jook.
Rest in peace, Big Jook. Alright, man. Y'all put y'all comments down below, man. Did he get what he had coming to him? Or was that just some slimy ass? I don't know. I feel like... I just feel like... I don't really know, man. I don't know. It is what it is. You get, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. If that was the case and he did, set up Young Dolph, you got what you had coming to you, buddy. But if he was innocent and he just wrong place at the wrong time, R.I.P. It's R.I.P. anyway, but I feel a little bit better. But anyway, if you're new, subscribe, like the video, comment some more bangers on me, check out. Until next time, you boys out. We gone.